Wait, welcome to today's exciting show. Ready for fun and 3-hour wait? Musicians strolled in like a comedy act. The whole classroom felt like Fun Valley, but when the clock hit 9 and a pair of shiny shoes pushed the door open, the atmosphere turned as serious as being frozen. The easygoing vibe was immediately replaced by a tense atmosphere, and everyone felt like a finely tuned machine, quietly waiting for Fletcher to hit the power button. During the performance, Fletcher noticed offbeat dancing and hoped the musician would step up as a hero. But everyone chose silence as they immersed in a somber and solemn collective mourning until Fletcher himself personally stepped forward to select someone for an individual audition. However, let's refrain from endless debates regarding the enigmatic happiness feel. Congratulations, Jackson, you've taken the champion seat in 4th. Metz, why are you still here? Hooray, Chubby. While leaving in despair, Fletcher began to entertain everyone. Fletcher candidly revealed that the recording of Metz was totally unlistenable, and that you were also Erickson, but he had no clue. What a misaligned humor. It was the first time Niemann encountered Fletcher's harsh teaching style. During the break, he was busy making notes on the sheet music, almost becoming. Coincidentally, Fletcher asked about Niemann's family and learned his dad was a writer and high school teacher. Drama ensued. While Niemann thought this was concern, it was actually a personal investigation, and he had no idea. Fletcher came with another line, "I never miss a good pick, and the reason you were chosen is a mystery yet to be revealed. Can you take a guess?" Niemann felt flattered, thinking it was encouragement, but little did he know the real hardships were just beginning, like an endless game challenge. As expected, Niemann made repeated mistakes, so Fletcher threw a chair at him without hesitation, a ghost runner-up indeed. Tears streamed down Niemann's face, while Fletcher became more penny-pinching, picking up previously known family misfortunes to poke at him. First day, i.e. indulging family scars, a joy show in hell. This made Niemann start to doubt, does success really have to come with these pains? But after a struggle in his thoughts, he still chose to crazy advance for his dreams. After all, it was just himself who wasn't strong enough. Practicing melodies over and over, repeating rhythms as if undergoing a hellish challenge, rewarded him with the magic to create beautiful moments. Only bleeding fingers can create masterpieces. Niemann seemed to be losing control, too preoccupied even to focus on dating his girlfriend. Fortunately, soon he got a chance to perform in the awaited band competition. Before the lead drummer came on stage, he handed the score to Niemann for safekeeping while he went on an adventure. But after Niemann took a sip of soda, the score vanished. This instantly ignited Amy's basketball spirit, leaving him with absolutely no time to search for the music sheet. Wasn't this merely a flash performance just before taking the stage? In despair, Amy slowly told Fletcher without the score he couldn't perform. But just as Fletcher hesitated, Niemann suddenly claimed he remembered every beat the hero of the scoreless performance had arrived. Though his previous rehearsals were quite unbearable to watch, perhaps after all the hard work he put in over these days, it truly did not go to waste. Ultimately, he caught up to the team's rhythm, and Fletcher cast him a look of appreciation. With too much confidence, he was increasingly relaxed. The band smoothly won first place, and Fletcher secured his reputation before the judges. Perhaps Niemann's performance broke his expectations. Like settling scores, Fletcher gave the lead drummer role to Niemann a movie-like, entertaining twist. The unexpected surprise made Niemann feel like he was basking in spring. In the car, he repeatedly watched Master Charlie Parker's Battle of the Gods, savoring the exaggerated moment. He hoped that one day he could shine at the peak, but his father seemed more concerned about his blistered hands, acting like a nanny. Now he had become the core drummer of a top jazz band both in school and nationwide, yet his achievements couldn't satisfy his relatives, urging them to work even harder. In their eyes, doing music was just not serious work. Even if Niemann became a lead, it didn't hold a candle to a kid making a third-tier team or getting a scholarship. Niemann was too lazy to argue and just firmly grasped his fate. After all, besides Fletcher, he didn't need any recognition. Soon after Niemann became a core member, Fletcher told him he had recruited a new drummer who happened to be his old bandmate Omai. This was an area of challenges. Fletcher had them perform a double-speed swing solo, akin to a crazy challenge of human limits. Clearly, his performance was superior, yet the lead drummer position was effortlessly transferred to someone else. Niemann simply couldn't comprehend it, leaving him utterly puzzled. 3 days as lead drummer ended, while Fletcher ignored his feelings, the king of indifference. With the line "let results speak," Niemann was hit hard again, but this kind of stimulus felt more like boosting excitement, driving him to strive further. So the next day, he broke up with his girlfriend, citing that dating would hinder his drumming practice, embodying the self-punishment way. His girlfriend helplessly said, "You've lost your mind," and left, fulfilling his choice. A carefree person practices almost to self-torture, sometimes near collapse, losing himself. Dreams and love often seem elusive, yet it is usually the innumerable pains and contradictions that truly elevate one from the darkness. In the upcoming competition, Fletcher chose a piece of jazz with extremely high demands on the drummers, as if he had set a hellish level for them. The drummers couldn't match the pace, so Fletcher sent the others on vacation, first posse. Only when one of them could please him would rehearsal continue. This process felt like an endurance challenge. Amidst a relentless barrage of insults and emotions, the 3 drummers of the band kept rotating, unwavering despite being drenched in sweat, fully engrossed in their performance. Yet they still fell short of meeting Fletcher's exacting divine expectations. When Niemann once again picked up the drumsticks and reclaimed his position, things finally became less grim. By 2 a.m., rehearsal ended, and everyone expected a lazy weekend, but Fletcher's clause reappeared. He surprisingly announced a last-minute performance next day, forbidding anyone to be late, just like a Claire professor.